their country expansion, for their phenomenal success, for that. Oh, yes. The Beatles fulfill a mothering instinct in adolescent girls. They seem so harmless.
Harmless. Just give us your daughters down to
Yes, their hair's terrible.
Yet he said the Beatles are nothing without their puppeteer, Brian Epstein.
Well, apparently today, the famous American evangelist Billy Graham labeled the Beatles as a passing phase, from the symptoms of the uncertainty of the times. Yes, I think that's fair. Passing phase. They certainly won't.
Go on, get out, all of you. Go on, you piss off. Go on, all of you, go on. I won't be analysed. Don't you see what they're trying to do to us?
No, do tell us, John.
I won't have my identity taken away. They're trying to turn us into something for themselves. I'm sick of them sucking me blood. Go on, get out, go on. All of you.
You'd know what being on top would be like. What is it, John?
Doesn't seem like a game anymore, Eppie. Seems crazy.
What does?
Well, them people screaming and running after us. I don't know what they want. I mean, does that seem normal to you? The way they're behaving? Half the world thinks we're a bloody joke and the rest of them think we're God. What do you think we are, Brian?
I think you're John Lennon. Playing the Pied Piper and leading people into the Mersey River.
God, I've been awful to you.
But never boring.
Well, what have you got lined up for us next, Brian?
It's time to go to America, John.
That could be a big mistake. No British pop artist has ever made it big over there.
We'll be the first, then.
Well, I've got to do something or I'll go mad. We're getting like addicts. We need bigger and bigger fixes to keep going. But I'm not sure about America.
I am. You can trust me, John. I'll never lead you into the Mersey. John, I want you to remember something. No single one of you is the Beatles. Each one of you is a part. Paul is the heart of the group. George, its soul. You're the mind.
And Ringo?
He's the flesh and blood.
Real travelling medical show, aren't we?
If any one of you stops doing his part, the rest will die. Be no more Beatles. You're all dependent on one another.
You think you lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday. It's you she's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She said she loves you, and you know you should be glad. She said you heard her so, she almost lost her mind. Now she says she knows you're not the hurting kind. She says she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She says she loves you.
Ringo, why do you think you get more fan mail than anyone else in the group?
I
I suppose it's because more people write to me.
Hey, Ringo, do you date much?
What are you doing tonight, Bob?
Ringo, what do y'all do when you're stuck in a hotel room between shows?
The ice skate.
How did you find America?
Turn left to Greenland.
Why don't you smile?
What's your reaction to the Seattle psychiatrist's opinion that you're a menace?
Psychiatrist for a minute.
Ringo, what do you think you contribute to musical people?
How does it feel to be putting on the whole world?
Oh, it feels great.
Oh, not really putting you on there, really. Just a little bit. Love.
How does it feel to be put on?
Hey, George, what do you consider the most important thing in life?
Love himself.
Ringo, do you resent fans ripping up your sheets and using them for souvenirs?
Well, I don't mind, as long as I'm not in the sheets when they're ripping them up.
Do you like topless bathing suits?
Well, this lot have been wearing them for years.
You started it.
Oh, what about that movement in Detroit that wants to stamp out the Beatles?
Well, we've got our own movement to stamp out Detroit.
Yeah.
What about Beethoven?
I love him.
Especially his lyrics.
John, do you have any special message for American youth?
Yeah, buy more Beatle records.
Do you have any advice for American teenagers?
Yeah, don't get pimples.
You think people are going to remember the Beatles?
They'll never be able to forget us.
Now, yesterday and today, our theater's been jammed with newspapermen and hundreds of photographers from all over the nation, and these veterans agree with me that the city never has witnessed the excitement stirred by these youngsters from Liverpool who call themselves the Beatles. Now, tonight, you're going to twice be entertained by them. Right now, and again in the second half of our show. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles!
Where are we going, fellas?
To the top!
What's up?
To the very top!